What's up? My name's Reed. I'm in your class. You should know this by now. This is about the prison system in America. And in order to understand this whole debate, we have to go back. Like way, way back. So all these shenanigans started in 1852 when San Quentin State Prison was established. It was America's first ever private prison. So private prisons really didn't take off until the 1980s. The number of people incarcerated in the United States in the year 1980 was 41,000. Now, by the year 2014, that number had increased to a whopping 488,400 people. That is a 1,000% increase. So you might be asking yourself, well, why? Why did the incarceration rates jump so much?
Okay, last time. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
That was an actual ad from the 1980s. It was an anti-drug ad, and it was because of the war on drugs, which is also why incarceration rates went through the roof. After Ronald Reagan declared the war on drugs, police started arresting people left and right for drug offenses. And this is where private prisons came into play. So this was the idea behind the whole scheme. They would have corporations like the Corrections Corporations of America, and they would take over these public prisons and they would convert them into private prisons because there were so many people flooding into the cells that these private prisons were like, hey, we'll take it over for you guys, we'll provide these people cells, and we're all happy. Sounds, really good, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really aggressive. Sorry. Wrong. Because this is what happened. They pretty much are incentivized by money. So instead of actually helping to rehabilitate their inmates, they're instead more focused on making a profit, which is not good. This is why private prisons' recidivism rates are so much higher compared to a government prison. It's because that they just don't care about rehabilitating their inmates, and they're just more focused on using their money to lobby to get more private prisons. So this is where it starts to get really messed up. So private prisons profit off of having more inmates in their cells. So they're often to target people who are vulnerable and more likely to be kept in their cells, which happen to be people like illegal immigrants. So private prisons are packed with illegal immigrants, people who are not necessarily dangerous to society, but just people who are easy to pack in cells and who are low maintenance. Government prisons actually aren't much better. They have higher complaint rates from their inmates compared to private prisons. They also aren't considered as update or as clean as private prisons. So there's also flaws, but there are also pros. They have less drug offenses and sexual assault cases compared to private prisons, and they have better rates of recidivism compared to private prisons. So the question is, can we do anything about this situation? And the answer is yes. Yes, we can. We can advocate for prison reform by voting in the next election, or we could talk to our local congresswoman and congressman about it.